Hey everybody. Hang on a minute. Right. Is it bright enough in here? Ooh. Hi Gemini. Hello. Hi Mike. Nice to see you. I'm a bit later than usual today. I've been out in the cold. It's freezing. -5 at the moment it is. Freezing. So I wanted to talk about a couple of things when people come in. Hi BB. How was it out there? It was icy, very icy. It looked as though a few flakes were coming down, but I don't know whether it started snowing now. But it's really, really cold, really cold. I've had this on and my big coat on. Hi, Susan. Hello. So I wanted to talk about a couple of things when people come in. Various things that are going on, really. Is everybody else as cold as I am? I've got the heating on and I've got the little ceramic heater on as well in here at the moment. And I've been packing Christmas sacks. So I've done 5, 6 so far. See, they're quite full. So I've got 6 of these done so far. But I've still got a few things to put in. Little things. And money in cards as well, of course. Hi, sweet lady tiger. Hi, mid snaps. Hello, May. Nice to see you. Gem, my love. Hello. Hi. Looking lovely. I'm looking probably like I feel, which is frozen. I'm not as cold now as cold. Hi, Squidgy. Hello, love. So I'll start with things that aren't important at the moment, which is foodie beauty. Hello, Rebecca. Oh, I'm sorry. I had so much to do. Hi, Unicorn Blow. Yeah, big stockings. These are just big sacks. So Amazon came with a couple of, well, it should have been 3 things today, and he said 3 things were delivered, but only 1 thing was delivered. So I'm having a job with them. They say to contact the seller. Seller's telling me to contact Amazon. So I've had a few sharp words with them today. Through the looking glass, hi. I'm glad you can as well. It is a wonder it's a wonder that Pete doesn't rage about how cold it is in Canada. I wanted to mention something that Foodie said, and I think it was on barbecue chicken. She's got it on her video. I think it was about the 4-minute mark, where Foodie said, Mail is on strike, yeah, the postal people. I don't know, Habibi, I wonder if he does. Who's paying for it? May, I saw that horrible pig of a man was attempting to intimidate you. Don't be intimidated by him. He's nothing. He's nothing. Even the gutter is too bad, too good for him. He's nothing. Hi, Nova. I was thinking about you today because, well, early this morning, I've been reading all about the big, the famine in Ireland, and I knew a lot, but I've learned a lot more today. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Jane. What's the tea? Well, hi, fairy elephants. Good morning to you. Good evening here. Irene, hi. Oh, Colorado, where are you? I've been to Colorado, or we have, about 4 times. We had friends who lived in Basalt, and which is pretty near to Aspen, and we used to go and visit them. You're right, Rebecca. How's he getting his shopping? I suppose he's having it delivered, isn't he? No, May, don't give up and don't be intimidated by that thing. He's nothing. Apparently, he's got a job now working nights. You know what he's doing? He's just chopping up vegetables for the chef the next day. That's all he's doing. That's all he's good for. Yeah, thanks for being here. So, all right, we'll get on to Foodie in a bit. I just wanted to say this. Those 3 little boys who fell into the lake and died, the 11 and the 8-year-old were brothers. The 10-year-old dived in to save them. He lost his life. The 6-year-old hung on to life until the night of the 14th. He died on the December the 14th on the night. So one family have lost 3 sons, and another family have lost a son who was an absolute hero. Yeah, Habibi, it was horrible. Fairy elephant. Is Jem ignoring you? PJ, hi. It is heartbreaking, and when people say, well, what about the parents? They shouldn't have done. The kids were in the park playing on the grass. The parents live in a house or an apartment overlooking the park. They couldn't have predicted what was happening. Couldn't have, and they'll never get over it. Oh, Foodie would make a mock of it, make a mockery of it, certainly. Boulder, I've been to Boulder. I've got something from Boulder. Hang on. I couldn't resist this. And this is about, I don't know, about 25 years old. Look. That's from Boulder. And he went to great lengths to tell me it's not an antique. Well, I know that, but I just took a liking to it. Hi, Janine. Yeah, it's heartbreaking about those kids. And there's a local fundraiser, just local. I've got no idea whether they're going to do a GoFundMe, but if they do, I'll post it. somewhere. I'll post it on a video. I'm not monetizing any of those videos. It's not right to. So what do we think about Foodie in the niqab? Did you see her eating crisps? Shoving them up under the material? But she said in that video, like I say, about 4 minutes on barbecue, I think it was barbecue chickens. She said when people are no longer any use to her, she just gets rid of them. She said it. She said that as if we didn't know. Well, she's being really disrespectful, isn't she? I wonder if she got a tooth knocked out. Unicorn. I think so, mid-snaps. There's something wrong with her. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, May? I like it. A cold sore, herpes, yeah. They say that never goes away, don't they? It is a small world indeed. Yet she's smug since she went to Kuwait. She's smug. She's got a husband, and I think that's like a temporary transaction, probably for the duration of the time she's there. And what's she doing putting kids? She doesn't like kids. She's often said she doesn't like kids. And she was making fun of that little boy, do you remember, who lives near her, saying his name and poking fun at him. And yet she's had all these, what was it, 3 or 4 children, faces showing on camera at that camping site. Her baby, yeah, and she uses those children like she uses her cats as props. Aren't they cute? Look at this. She'll be whatever she calls him. You've been married twice. I've only been married once. I'd like to marry him again. And me, Jean, I don't think they would. Do you? I hope not. She's not fit to be a mother. Yeah, she was trying very hard. Oh, so cute. She's so false. It's all false. And that video that she made, where she had French fried girl. Now I am unsure about this, and I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm going to keep it to myself. But they're both making a lot of money off this. They have done right from the beginning. Both French fried girl and Foodie Beauty going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And there's a lot of people making a lot of money. Certain channels don't want to see her deplatformed. I'd like to see her deplatformed. And like FBRC says, stick her onto Patreon or somewhere, but get her off YouTube. She's a menace. Your darling Englishman. Yeah. These people have got nothing in their head, in their repertoire. They've got nothing of interest except fighting. They've got no interest whatsoever in the outside world, in current affairs, in what's happening to other people. There's going to be people dying this winter through malnutrition and through hypothermia. There will be. Why don't they talk? All they're interested in is the same old, same old. Hi, Zio. I'm fine, love, thank you. I was cold, but I'm not now. I can turn this down a bit. I was very cold because I went out. I braved the weather. Do you, Susan? You probably do, yeah. Demelza, hello. I know. Do you know what? I think I do this at the wrong time because it is dinner time for a lot of people, isn't it? Because I ate out again today, my normal, vegetarian curry and rice. Hi, Freya. Is that Demelza? Is that Demelza Boeing? Multitasking, Gem, yeah. Probably better if I do this a bit later. Do you think? Yeah, -5. -5. And they're just telling people to stay in one room, heat one room, one hot meal a day. Why should people of a certain age who've worked all their life have to do this? Chef Leftovers, hello. How are you? Oh, you're very welcome, my love. I didn't mean to offend anybody at all. Wasn't in my mind. I don't see people's colour. I just see people as being people. But I am very sorry. And thanks for coming in. -10 in Manchester. Yeah, I only eat once a day. I'll just have a sandwich later on, toasted sandwich or something. May, are you moaning about California? It can't be that cold. Anyway, going back to what I've been reading this morning, I thought I knew a lot about Ireland because, my parents were from there, grandparents were from there, apart from my one grandmother who was from Spain. 10 of my brothers and sisters were all born there. And I thought I knew quite a lot, but I've been reading a lot this morning. Thank you, Chef. Thank you. Hi, Lana. Anyway, there's a man called Rory Duffy, and he's a lecturer at some university, can't remember where, but I'm going to post his video because it's excellent. And he tells how it was, and he tells how the British deliberately starved the Irish people. They got the Irish people to fatten up the cattle. The cattle had to be sent to Britain. And of course, they were being fed on Irish grain. There was a man called Malthausen, Englishman, and he said that things will even out. There's a need for a famine. There's a need for depopulation. And what happened during the famine, 2 million Irish people, my ancestors, 2 million died because of the famine. And 2 million went to Scotland, to Wales, to America. Who have I missed? Scottish lass. -20. Hi, Dana. Do you take anything for your joints, Squidgy? I forgot to put my morphine patches on today. And I've had a Baileys. I've had 2. When I went out, all I had was two black coffee with Baileys, and it was delicious. It is crazy cold, -20. Gosh. Surely you can't go out in that. You can't go outside, or do you? Are you that used to it that you can? I haven't kept up with what's going on in Ukraine. I just can't take any more bad news. It'd be selfish, I suppose, and I should, but oh, the fields of Hassani. I will know that. Is that on video? Have you got a link, or I can look it up? It doesn't matter. Ukraine's terrible. It's awful. I had a lady and her daughter here. I can say it now. They stayed here for 2 months with me. Until her mother came over, they managed to get housing. Did I ask you, Dana, do you know Apache Junction? I've got friends in Apache Junction. I haven't been. I'd like to go. Yes, Theo, it's true, because when I used to do animal rights, and I used to be one of them who used to get into places and stuff until I got too old to do that. But I used to be heavily involved, and it took a lot of time away from my family and from Alfie when he was poorly, really, and I feel bad about that. I didn't realise, but I don't do it now. I don't, and I can't look at the pictures. I can't look at the videos. I used to force myself to, but I don't anymore. Baileys and chocolate before bed. Well, it was Jem saying it was, hi Presley 57. I am staying warm. Look. And I've got a big thick blouse on under this. Oh, in Phoenix. Yes, love to everybody who's living with chronic pain. It's a nightmare. And the one thing I'll say, if you have got chronic pain and it's not been helped by the medication you're taking, I would suggest you ask your doctor for the patches, the I can't even say it, but it's the morphine patches. It is the worst. And my sister, who I showed you a brief picture of, she's quite poorly now. She's 86, and there's nothing of her. She's so thin. Yeah, very elephant. It's necessary. It's necessary to get out, because if you don't, you're just going to look at things and you're going to brood on things and you're going to worry about things that you've got no control over. Ask Henry. Oh, fibromyalgia, 17. That's awful. Hi, Sherry. And do you find the patches help, Jem? I do, because when I've forgotten to put them on, I notice. Yeah, bless her, it's awful. So many people have fibromyalgia. You too, PJ. Miss all the old gang. We'll get them in here. I love this little community we're starting to build up. It's really positive. It's really nice. Probably give another couple of wrenches out as we get a little bit bigger, but I just like it. I love talking to you all. You cheer me up no end. Yeah, friendly, wonderful people. There's no pretense, is there? There's just no pretense on anybody's part, and we're friends. We're becoming friends. Out of Foodiverse, why? What's happened? Yeah, we've got a lovely group. Oh, thank you, Dana. Where have you sent them to? Dance through the looking glass. My sister's named Alice. I was always envious of her name, Alice. Chantal Al-Rafai, yeah. But they don't normally, in Islam, they don't normally take the husband's name. They normally keep their father's name. She hasn't converted. I suppose she can do what she likes. Oh, Jane, congratulations to you both. Yeah, Freya, she has. Make the most of every day you've got together, every single day, every minute of every day. I wish I could go back. I do. I miss Alfie so much every day. No, she hasn't changed. She's horrible. And she was using words like shit and crap and everything. As a modest, soon to be converted Muslim woman wearing the whole, I'll say costume, because she doesn't mean it. She's not sincere. And if I was Muslim, I'd be deeply offended. Yeah, Jane, let the good times roll. Fabulous. She did keep slipping up, foul mouthed, yeah. Vowsing. Hi. Have I said it right? Vowsing. Vowsing. Yeah, Janine. Yeah, your mum will miss him forever, you know. And I don't know whether she feels she'd had around her. I feel Alf all around me now. I saw the vicar the other week, a couple of weeks ago, and he asked how I was. And I just said, I'm coping. And I just feel him here. I can call you Val. Okay, thank you. Hi from Texas. I bet the weather's warm there. Yeah, Janine, that's like us. I mean, I was only, when I met Alf, I was 15. I was a friend of his sister's. That must be a comfort, though, Lana. I mean, that they're together again now, and it's only their bodies, their spirits. I believe the spirit leaves your body when the last breath leaves your body. Yeah, I think so as well, Squidger. I do. Oh, Jane, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful. And stay with us and tell us all about it, because you're going to have a fabulous retirement together. I'm glad you do, Lana. I do as well. Hi, Susan. And I'll be with him as well eventually. So, Jamel's. Whoops. Hi, Super Chat Cat. How are you? How are you? Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I've got a clip of, I think there's about 4 people, all of them 100 years old, being interviewed and asked what it's like to be 100. And they said, they don't feel that they're any different to how they were like years ago. They've got such spirit. About finding love later in life. No, I think without looking for it, I think if it's meant to be, it'll find you, maybe. Some people go on cruises, don't they? And one of my brothers he'd been married and they divorced, but he met another woman and he met her when he was visiting our mother, and this other woman was visiting her mother, and they met at the hospital, went for a coffee, and eventually ended up getting married about 12 months later. Don't do what Foodie did and go on Tinder and meet somebody and accept a proposal the next day, for goodness sake. Jane, if you do make it to England, you're welcome to come here as well. That would be lovely. And if you do come to England, go to some of the beautiful towns like York and go to the Cotswolds. Lovely little towns. Oh, you're having a difficult time with siblings. Yeah, they can be a pain. I'm lucky that, we were all sort of okay. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be lovely if she came to England and we met up. I'm looking forward to meeting Nova in Ireland next year. Can't wait. Skegness. Skegness is all right. Skeggy. That great big sailor, tubby sailor on the as you're coming out of the railway station. Oh, were you, Val? A nice Scottish man. Try a nice Irish man. Try a nice Irish man. My dad was from Dublin. My dad was from Dublin, but Mum's family were from Tipperary, and she was brought up in Belfast. So I recommend any of those places. Yeah, that was young as well, Nova. It's nice though, isn't it? Dunblane. Aberdeen's nice as well, isn't it? Edinburgh. They've got a lot of snow in Edinburgh apparently at the moment. Yeah, try the Irish side. Another Celt. Jem Jem. I think I might do a short video later on foodie. She's Hi Jessica. Oh, thank you. Set you up with a nice Irishman. You can come to Ireland with me next year. I'm going to see my family, but I'm going to meet up with Nova as well. So that's going to be brilliant. Yeah, fairy elephant it is actually. I'm wondering about his family, and what they think of foodie. Apparently she's gone down 2 a buyer sizes. Could be, Lana. Could be. And when all this started, Foodie was asked before she went over there by her subscribers, what would happen if he wanted to take a second wife. And she said, well, she'd have to put up with it. But then a bit later on, she said that she would honour live, didn't she? Oh, yes, there were horrible events in Dunblane. At least 6 months, at least 3 months. No. Super chat cat. All she said, if you remember, when she went with that married man, he had said he's got a nephew who he'd like to set her up with. And people are saying that they think Salah is that nephew and that she's going to get a payout when he gets to Canada, when she sponsors him, that she's had a payout in advance and she's going to get the rest when he gets sponsorship to Canada. And I don't know, but she did say she doesn't need to worry about money anymore. So who knows? Thanks, Ryan. It's really, really warm. Ever so warm. But it molts. Eating it. It's cozy. It keeps molting. Flipping thing. A Joe from Star Wars. Eddie Monster. He's very wooden, and it's got nothing to do with him being from Kuwait or his accent. He's just very, he seems as though he's really acting a role, doesn't he? Ryan, where is Fatima? Where is she? I need to speak to her. Where is she? Fatima! He's like a robot. Jem, it's not the same without Fatima, is it? We need her here. I should organise a holiday for all of us to meet. Block book a hotel. Block book a castle. Because if a load of us went, if a big group of us went, say 20 of us went and rented, it wouldn't cost that much. No, Lana, I wonder if she's just wearing it for the camera, to be honest. Wouldn't that be wonderful, Jem? Invisible serendipity. Hi, Mama Sassy. Is that me? Hi, Blondie. Oh, Debbie, wouldn't it be nice, a castle? Shall I have a look tonight? Shall I have a look? And when I come back up, you can rent a castle, yeah? You can. There are castles to rent. Castles to buy if you've got the money. Yeah, shall I have a look tonight? And when I come back on, I'll give you some details. It would be nice. Yeah, it makes you wonder, Jessica, really, but I think they're long suffering, aren't they? They're used to her pulling stunts, right? Maybe not quite as blatant as this one, but nevertheless. Where are you, Blondie? Oh, lady, it's Colin, don't you say Colin, don't you? Not Colin. Colin Campbell. She's very straight talking. She doesn't like Megan, does she? I don't know, Super Chat Cat. I don't know, and I wonder as well about the sponsorship, because are they going to look into her back taxes? Because I said about 100,000, and somebody else said closer to 200,000. I don't know. It's frightening. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I owed that money. Fatima's on a pilgrimage. Oh my goodness, the sketches ground down to socks. Oh, should we have a whip round for her? 2 feet of snow, Jessica. Wow. Fatima's invaluable, isn't she? Give her a hug, Brian, if it's allowed. Invisible serendipity, that's nice. Yeah, hugs to everybody. Am I able to afford my heat? I am. I'm in credit. I was in credit, so I haven't got to worry too much at the moment. Wouldn't it be, May? Wouldn't it? And it'd be it. Yes, black and white movies. You know I am. You know I am. A castle would be wonderful. No, she hasn't been to Cabba. I'm sure I can have a look tonight and come back with 2 or 3 castles. And I'm sure we could get a group of us up willing to, pay just to go there for a week. It'd be fabulous. That's good, Squidgy, good. We are a nice group. You haven't seen a black and white film, Ryan? Maybe I'll post one for you. Casablanca's excellent. That's real classic, isn't it? Brief Encounter. Yeah, the acting in that, is that the old one, Lana, with Trevor Howard? Breakfast Certificate. I love Audrey Hepburn. I loved her. Meet Me in St. Louis. Yeah, I like the black and white ones. Yeah, we're all pulling for you, May. All of us are. All of us. James Cagney. Yeah, Trevor Howard and Celia Johnson. I like that one as well. Stiff upper lip. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Dunno, Nova here or in Ireland, if they've got them in Ireland, but you can rent one. Invisible serendipity. No, I haven't forgotten about you at all. You're invited. You're coming, aren't you? The Wizard of Oz. When we took the kids to the Wizard of Oz and it started, I was really disappointed because I thought it would be in colour for the kids. And of course, it started off black and white and then turned to colour. Yeah, George Peppard. A castle anywhere now. You can rent castles in the UK. You can rent some in. I think there's one in Scotland that you can rent, and there's one off the mainland that you could actually buy. But I'm going to have a look and see what's what, see where they are. Dump hobby in nuts. A cast. No, not a bees. Not a bees. No, no, no. We'll have to think of another word, Jem. Not a bees. Yeah, George Peppard. He was very handsome, wasn't he? He was in a film also, and I think it was black and white, called The Blue Max. He was a German pilot who was awarded the Blue Max. Yeah, you're right, Ryan. May, stop responding. He's not worth it. He wants to gather ammunition against you. Don't give him any. He's worthless. I'm so glad that you're here, man. You've got a lot of support. Cary Grant was nice too. Yeah. Where's Alison? Where's Alison? Oh yeah. Thanks, whoever got that. Yeah, he's a parasite. He's vile. Absolutely vile. They've both got jobs now, haven't they? Him and Dee Dee. Fancy losing your job of 27 years for that. Yeah, Alison. Hi, Courage 101 from Montana. Pink Panda. Glad you caught alive, Sherry. No, I've got no idea either. I've got no idea, except that he fuels her perversions because she likes to be. I mean, sadomasochism, isn't it? Your gay awakening, Mary Poppins. Oh, Bert, the chimney sweep, yeah. Well, apparently, Super Chat Cats, they're saying he said it's because of Foodie Beauty. So I don't really know what went on, except there was a lot of Dee Dee was on camera a lot and it didn't bode well for her firm, and I bet people were contacting them. You don't know. But he said it was due to voodoo. He's got a job, Pink Panda, he said, working nights as a chef. Well, who eats during the night? 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. He's got a job chopping vegetables for the chef the next day. I've got loads of DVDs, Blondie, loads of them. I wish you lived closer, I could give you some. Agree, Sherry. Absolutely agree. He'll use whatever he can get. Yeah. I think so, Unicorn, as well. That's good, Joe, yeah. No, Blondie. Your husband's a chef, aren't you, Lucky? Oh, Nova, wouldn't that be fabulous? You can do some research as well. We'll both do it. We could all let our hair down, couldn't we? A fan meet and greet? No, I'm not important enough. But I'm happy to meet up. Oh, buy it. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I've often thought, though, of selling this and getting something like, you know, that woman I posted the other day who lived somewhere in like a wattle hut, a mud hut with no heating or anything. I couldn't live like that, but I could live a lot more simply than I do. Let's just buy it. That would be really good if we could. You never know, Lana. One of us might win something. Debbie, yeah. This flipping jumper I've got, if you see things going across, it's not fruit flies, it's fluff off my jumper. I could do a giveaway. I could do. Fuzzies, yeah. What could I do as a giveaway, though? No, not a map. Joking, a math book. Do you think I'm rich? An old DVD, maybe. Thanks, Lana. I've got everybody what I've did. I showed some of you when I did what I did. Where did I put that other one? So I've packed 6 of these today, up to the brim. 6 of them. I've got a few more things to put in. I've wrapped the presents for people outside the family, and I've just got to put the money in the cards for the kids, and I'm done. My knowledge and wisdom, Squidgy. When you say that, it makes me feel like such a fake, because I might have some knowledge and wisdom, but I haven't got a lot. Yeah, absolutely. It is a human, it's just human nature when somebody upsets you to want to react to him, but that's exactly what he wants. He knows what he's doing. He's an idiot, though. He's and a coward. No, there isn't, Squidgy. Absolutely a prep cook. Chef. Yeah, Dana, that will annoy him more than anything, to not get, not get what he wants, which is a response. No, Alison, she said it's a complete new career path. Whatever that may be, I don't know. But you know that video of where he was hitting her and really abusing her and the language and everything. How did he still maintain a platform on YouTube after doing that? Yeah, you have Nova, haven't you? Long time. Love you. Love you. No, don't fall for it. Don't fall for him. Thanks, Squidgy. Yeah, do research. I will as well. I'll do some later when I'm in bed, when it's all nice and warm and I've got my hot chocolate. Oh, Lana, that's nice, isn't it, when it's like that, you know, the snow pristine. It's when you've got to go out in it, though. That's true, Ryan. True. Yeah, write it or record it and delete it. Live by Jen. Georgia Peaches, hi. I don't quite understand what you mean, no. Hello, Patricia. Hi. Nice to see you. Vienna, I am, can't you see? Look at me. What's the point without life by Jen? There's always a point. There's always a point to life. The point to life, in my opinion, is just to all your energy, you know, all the energy that you've got. Obviously, we can snipe at people and have a go at people and everything else. We're only human. But overall, the point of life is to be loving to people. And I love this group that we've got. It's just all absolutely positive. There's no backbiting between us or anything. And we're all on the same page, I think. Yeah, Sherry. A lesson in every story. Thank you, Dana. No, I don't have to. I wouldn't mind doing one now. I don't think so, Alison. Life by Jen. I'd hoped, honestly, I hoped that when she went into hospital, it would be the beginning of a new start for her. I really did. Jean, we don't know, do we? Thanks, Patricia. I love this one. I don't wear it that often for the simple reason that all the fluff look, flies everywhere, even after washing. Maybe, Alison, maybe. But he looked after her in the end, though, didn't he? Jean did. And I know he was on the lease of the apartment. Jen put him on that lease, and they agreed it. So maybe he's still there. Do you think so, Super Chat Cat? You mould everywhere. Hi, Luna. Yes, I do as well. I do. She had growths, didn't she, on the apron, the poop of the apron. She had growths on there. She could be mean, but to be in that situation maybe would make you feel mean and resentful. Hi, Lydia. It's my niece's name, Lydia. One of my nieces, Lydia. Anything goes on YouTube. It's true as well. No one's perfect. Oh, he's still there, is he? Yeah, I think so. Thank you, Nova. I'd hope so, Jane. I did hope so, because she was in hospital for such a long time, and I thought, it's got to benefit her. Yeah, my niece Lydia, and I remember I'm like 10 years older than her, so because my sister's quite a bit older. Sisters are quite a bit older than that, so I'm 10 years older than Lydia. But when I was a little girl, I remember only once, calling her Lyd. Oh, and my sister went mad. Don't call her Lyd. Which was quite right, I shouldn't have. Life is fragile, and we need to make the most of it. Who needs smelling salts? Jessica, I think we all could. None of us are perfect, and all of us have made mistakes, and some of us, I've made some big mistakes. Two of my biggest mistakes. The first one, I was just an idiot and not worldly wise. And the second one was going out to the Middle East to work. I mean, Al said it was okay and everything else, but I shouldn't have gone. Should not have gone, ever. Yeah, isn't it funny? And my younger brother, who's 7 years younger than me, is only a week. No, he's a week. There's only a week between him and his nephew, like our nephew. It's funny, isn't it? Lead, I know. It's awful, isn't it, for me to say that? Is it buffering? It's not doing anything here. Not buffering for you, Pharaoh. Good. Good. It might be your connection, Nova. Maybe switch off and switch back on again. You hate Jessie, do you? Do you like Jessica better? Yeah, I think I'd like Jessica better. Lou. Yeah. No, Landa's a nice name. Lydia's a lovely name too. In fact, you're only Lydia here. You're only the second Lydia I've come across. My niece and you. Oh, good, Nova. The one thing with my name, like I say, I always used to envy my sister being called Alice. But the one thing with my name, you can't shorten it. No, I don't know Alana either. Charlotte, beautiful name. Squidge is a nice name as well. We used to have a cat called Squidge. She used to like to wash the dog. The dog used to literally stand over her, and the cat just used to lick the dog's tummy. Lana Turner was beautiful. My thoughts on Meghan Markle. She's an actress, isn't she? What else can I say? I do think that she probably met with some racism in the royal family. I do know that they're snobs, and I do know that, and it's facts, and you could see it. There's a picture of her wearing it. Princess Michael of Kent, who was an enormous snob, when she went to a luncheon, which was arranged actually to greet Meghan Markle, to welcome her into the family, she wore what do they call it? One of those buoys of the brooches of the I can't remember what they call them, but it was like the Indian slave, the black slave that Queen Victoria had, and she wore that brooch to meet Meghan Markle. Now that must have been a deliberate affront. I believe it was, because they have dressers, they have ladies in waiting, they have people who advise them on their dress, but they ultimately decide what they're going to wear. And I think that Meghan was subject to racism there. Oh, Louise, no, Louise, beautiful. Garter. Yeah, I do, Squidger. I do, because nothing is a mistake with the royals. They don't they don't make mistakes like that. You know, as I say, they have ladies in waiting. They have a personal dresser. They have people who advise them on what to do, what to say, how to stand, what to wear. I think it was deliberate. She's a snob. The Queen's once said of Princess Michael that she's grander than we are. That's what the Queen said. Do you, Lana? I honestly don't know. Oh, yeah, something. I don't know. I think, the hand holding in church and the stuff like that, I don't like. But I wouldn't throw bricks at her. And I think she's been given a bad press. And I think Piers Morgan had his nose put out of joint because he was chatting her up. And she blindsided him. So he's got an axe to grind there. Yeah, William and Catherine. Archie and Lilibet. Not now, what now, Ba? Am I missing something again? What a fabulous profession, Blondie, you were in. What would everybody do if you went back now and you changed what you did for a living? What would you do? What would you want to do? Because I always wanted to be a psychiatrist, and I think I would still like to either follow that path, become a professional historian and write about certain events, or become a midwife. Three very different things. Yeah, we haven't seen a proper picture. Would you, Squidgy, nurse? Oh, yeah, me too, Luna. Me too. Life is, our life, really, 24 hours in a day, 8 of those hours we sleep. We've got another 16 hours to fill. Why should 8 of them be filled with misery, being in a job that you don't like? And probably aren't that good at if you don't like it. Chantal Sweaty Kuwaiti Dingleberry. I'm going to call you Dingle. Hello, happy Christmas. Ryan, sketcher manufacturer. Don't knock them. I've got a pair of Skechers. That's right, Janine. That's right. Hindsight. Great thing, isn't it? The name Dingle. Oh, May, yes. Wouldn't that be wonderful as well? Like, what was his name? Patrick Moore. You know, him with the telescopes. Patrick Moore. You like Megan, do you, Nova? I mean, if she makes him happy, who are they to criticise? Who are they? Hello, whole 180. Yeah, have a fabulous weekend. We'll chat a few times up until Christmas Eve as well. That would be nice. Hey, Lee. Oh. That's right, Lana. If she makes him happy, then it's nobody's business, is it? Really, them. If they don't like her, then that's up to them. But he's got his life. Yeah, Luna. I think Harry is still, and you would be, wouldn't you, affected by what happened to his mother, and he didn't want to see that happen to Meghan and his children. And I don't blame him for that. Yeah. I tried. He was a spare, an heir and a spare. It must have been so difficult for him, I think. But then again, I don't think he'd have wanted the role that William's got, to have the role of king being foisted upon him. I wonder how long King Charles will remain before will he let William take over. I don't know. They are all snobs. Nova, you must have read all about the famine, like I have, and I've got personal feelings and about it, and personal sorrow and personal anger about it. How do I feel about the Duchess of Cornwall? Who's the Duchess of Cornwall? Is it still Camilla? Because she's queen now. Oh, I didn't know Jessica Messica was in rehab. I didn't know. Yes, I will. Camilla. I think Camilla and Charles really, you know, loved each other from the outset, but they couldn't be together. And the Queen Mother and Diana's grandmother planned for Diana to marry Charles. Diana was always used as just to breed. You wanted to marry Camilla at the beginning. Yes, Dingleberry, I do. Definitely. I've got no doubt in my mind about that. No doubt. You bunny. Well, bunnies will be bunnies. No, of course she's not an English major. A drum major, maybe. Megan Trainor. I don't even know her. I don't know her. I am Lisa. I'm all snuggled up. I'm really warm. I've got a thick blouse on under this. I'm wrapped up like an Eskimo. And I've been out today and I was even more like an Eskimo. You should have seen me with the fur and, fake fur. Yeah, Diana was treated very badly. Okay, Jim. Lots of love. I'm going to be off myself very shortly. Why is the word Eskimo highly offensive? I love the Eskimos. What should they? Oh, Inuit. Should it be Inuit? Sorry. Bye, Jem. Yeah, whole 180. It's just terrible, awful here at the moment. It really is. My plans for this evening are going to be a sandwich, a big mug of hot chocolate, and into my bedroom with a book. Bye, Jem. Lots of love. Yeah, I remember as well. It came on, I was up late and I remember watching it as it came onto the news. And I went to bed, and then later on in the morning, my husband brought me a cup of tea and said, do you know what's happened? You'll never guess what's happened. And of course I knew. Oh, do they, through the looking glass? I'll have a look at that. Take us clubbing. You want me to go clubbing at my age? You barmy. I never liked clubbing. I only ever went once in my life. Once. And I was with some friends and I panicked. I couldn't stand it. All the noise and everybody sort of rampaging round. And somebody else had the coat tickets and I wanted to go home and I ended up leaving without my coats. Yes, I do, Lana. Yeah. Wuthering Heights. Mm. No, I've never liked the party scene. I like a pub, Dingleberry, occasionally. Yeah. And I did today. I had a vegetable curry and rice and 2 cups of coffee with Baileys. It was lovely. It would be amazing content. It would break the internet, I'm telling you. Whole 180, do you want to be a mod? Hang on. There are you done. Yeah, I agree now, but if she makes Harry happy, that's all that matters, really. And looking after her kids. Yeah, Jingleberry, have a lovely evening. Who, Sherry? Oh, yeah, I see what you mean, yeah. Oh, yeah, they would have been quite subtle about it, as with that little brooch, you know? They would have been subtle, but to Meghan, she would have obviously, that would have been in her face. Mm. Ooh, sutures next week. Yeah, welcome to the mod world, 180. I know you wasn't asking. I'm gonna get off here now, everybody, and go and make a drink. No, I didn't either, Jessica. I won't say it again. It'll be Inuit. They still say it on some videos, you see where they say it. Bye, grandchild, Leo. What new avatar? Yes, I am. The BB. I will, darling. Probably Sunday or Monday. Thank you. Thanks, Fairy. Thanks, Lisa, Lana, Luna, Debbie, Squidgy, Polly, Nova, Debbie, Lisa. Yeah, lots of love to you all. And I love our little group. I'll speak to you all soon. God bless. Have a nice evening and stay warm. Stay warm. Bye.